Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have a recipe on how I make these yummy lentejas that are kid approved. I will add that clip at the end of the video. My kids love their lentejas, super delicious and healthy. So if you want to see how I made this, just keep on watching. Okay guys, so these are the ingredients. You're going to need some cilantro. I used 2 green jalapeno peppers, half of a green bell pepper, 1 onion, 2 tomatoes, your lentils, bacon, salt, and some water. Any of this could be more or less to your liking. If you guys like less of something or you really like something, you can add more of it, but this is pretty much about how much I use. And the only things that I'm going to chop up are the bell peppers, the onion, and the tomatoes. The cilantro and the jalapenos I do not chop up. You'll see. Okay, so the first step is to add your water into a large pot. We're gonna let that start heating up and boil for a little bit before we add our lentils in there. Meanwhile, we can go ahead and start chopping up. Okay guys, so now that the water has started to bubble up and start boiling a little bit, you add in all of your lentils. And just let those start cooking up. They don't take very long to cook. Okay guys, so now while your lentils are cooking up, what I do is get my bacon. And for me, it's easier to just get my scissors and start just cutting it up into little pieces. And we're gonna let those cook in its own little grease that it's gonna. Okay, so once you have all your bacon cut up, you're just gonna let it cook in its own fat. Just stirring it occasionally, and we'll be back. Okay, so now that our bacon is more on the crispy side, I have a plate with a paper towel ready to go. And what I do is try to squeeze out as much fat out of it as I can and transfer it over. Let it sit for a little bit on the plate just so that not so much fat goes into the pot when it's ready to go. So just keep doing that and I'll be right back to show you guys the next step. To that same fat from our bacon, I'm gonna add in all of my onions that I chopped up, and we're just gonna let that saute for a little bit. Once you start seeing it transparent, that's when I'm gonna add the rest of our veggies, the tomatoes and the green bell peppers. So let's just, now that we have our onions sauteed, that's when you can go ahead and add in your green bell peppers and your tomatoes. Here you could go ahead and add like garlic salt or garlic powder, consomme if you'd like. You could go ahead and add that to simmer into along with all of this, but my girls don't really like a strong, like a lot of condiment taste, if that makes sense. So I just keep it nice and simple with salt for them. So just let this finish cooking up for just a little bit longer before we can add it to our lentils that are almost just about ready. Our lentils are ready. We add in all of our bacon into our lentil soup. Still want to leave in all the fat from the bacon. You don't want to add that in here. So add in all of your veggies. Okay guys, so we're almost done. Let me just show you what we have so far. Our lentils cooked up. I did let them cook for about 20 to 25 minutes on medium to low heat. Our bacon is in there, our veggies are in there. Now for the cilantro that I had, I just go ahead and throw it all in there like that. Okay, my girls do not like that. The cilantro is for me. I love cilantro, so I love to eat it just like that. And then for our jalapenos, we still have our bacon fat going. That's where I add in our jalapenos. Make sure that all your veggies are washed, by the way. I did wash everything off camera, just so you know. But our jalapenos, I'm just gonna let them que se doren, because I love jalapenos as well. That's also not for my girls, but since they're not cut, like the seeds aren't going straight into the soup, so it's not going to make the soup spicy, so you don't have to worry about that. I just add those in after. So now while all of this is simmering up together, that's when you can go ahead and add your salt to your liking. Okay, so just mix that in. Let that all cook up for a little bit. Once our chiles are ready, we're going to go ahead and throw them in here as well. And we'll be just about ready. Hielera, por favor, niña. Vas a tirarlo, traviesita. Ciérrale. Sí. Ahí ciérrale, please. Okay, so ya están los chiles. So we add them. Y ya, es todo. Ya están las lentejas. This is them all cooked up and ready to eat. Super quick and easy and healthy. So there you guys have it. That's my kid approved, minus the chile and the cilantro, lentil soup recipe. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you. ¿Qué cara haces, Denise?
Guys, this is so good. By the way, if you don't know what this card is, like the hash. Guys, this is my thing. 1-5.
Nice. Okay, keep eating.
It's bomb. Now you know it's so bomb.
Denise, is it yummy? Yeah, you're so cute.